Hello, everybody. This music is like, it's wonderful. The Battle Network music, you know, I think Mega Man music in general is just very good. I'm pointing at it, but it's actually this way on the screen. Wonderful. I think the Mega Man Battle Network games are my favorite Mega Man games. I've said that before, I'll say it again. But LP, you are 100% right. They're kind of goofy. The storylines don't make a lot of sense. You definitely have a young child saving the world from very smart villains. Hey Darth, welcome in, welcome in. Tonight's just sort of a random stream. We're gonna be playing Erenshor. Steam summer sale is on, and I've been eyeing this game for a bit. I played it in the demo like months ago, and I liked what I played of it, and I want to play more. And I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna buy it and play, why don't I just stream it as well? I don't know that it's gonna be a full like this is the spoiler, if you will, the caveat, the fine text. I don't know if this will be a full playthrough of the game on the stream, right? We'll play tonight. If I play more and decide to stream it more, we'll see more of it as well. But hopefully it's a good fun to watch. Here's the thing: it's old school MMO feelings, so it's gonna be, I think, kind of slow. As in, like, hey, we're hanging out in a dungeon and we got monsters coming in and killing them, and we're leveling up. Might not be fun to watch. I don't know, but it won't be like that in the beginning, at least. It'll be much faster in the beginning. LP, you went hours of progress without being able to save? Where do you... Where in the game can you go hours without being able to save? I will say, we did lose hours in our Mega Man Battle Network 1 playthrough on stream, but it was because I forgot to save, not because I couldn't save, but... 80 minutes? Yeah. Yeah. It's a product of its time, right? Battle Network is, and at this stage, older game now, right? Game Boy Advance original. I feel like most games of that time were very much save, and sometimes you couldn't save in certain situations, and definitely losing progress. That's why we have the save command in chat. Actually, I don't know if Mega Man is why we have it, but it might be. Darth, you were out all day today. I was out today. If you don't follow along in the Discord, I ran a 10K today. At the beginning of the month, I sort of like set this arbitrary challenge for myself to attempt. Not necessarily to complete, but to attempt a 10K at the end of the month and see how I do. And I did it in an hour and 20 minutes of non-stop running. You know, I told myself, right, walking at any point is a failure for my own challenge, right? And so I ran the whole thing. At mile 5, I was definitely running out of juice. By the time I got to 6, it was sheer willpower to complete. But now that I've done it once, I know I can do it. I'm gonna do it again soon. I use Garmin, and on the Garmin, they have badges and challenges that you can do every month. And this weekend was one of those badges, so I got it. I signed up for the July 10K, which is also the last weekend of July. But I might do another one, or I might attempt another one in 2 weekends. I think, just to keep it going. Oh, the puzzle with the trial and error where you're timed on how many steps you take. Yeah, and you can't save. Yeah, you know what? LP, I don't know if you were in the stream for when we played Battle Network, but we, I think we actually completed that in one go on stream. I don't think we had any issue there. Not that I could see there being issue there for sure, but James, I don't know that I want to call it retro. It's older. I don't know that I want to call it retro. Let's be careful with that tag. This was a very, like, it was an aggressive guide. And then you want to take a stupid left because if you go right, you die. I will say, I think Pac-Man is retro. Lots of jabs at the devs. Here's the thing, I have not played all the Battle Networks. I certainly have played the first 3. I may have played 4. I may have played 5. I can't quite remember. I don't know if the game mechanics get better. They're at least not worse. I can say that much almost for certain. And there's like new features and things that pop up, which makes it really cool. We've also completed the side of the album. So we'll put the music away, and I think we'll start into the game. We can keep talking about things. Don't think we can't keep talking about things, but we'll kind of get into gameplay. And I feel like I want to move to the other side. I feel like I like being on the left better than the right, but we'll start here. I don't know what the UI is going to look like, so who knows? Maybe we would be better off on the right. You heard people tell you that you could skip the first game? I gotta tell you, I like the first game. We recently played it. Well, I say recently. It could have been up to a year ago now. Maybe more, I don't know. But, like, I recently replayed it, and I enjoyed it. It's also not super long. I feel like we did, like, a 20-hour play. I don't remember, though. Okay. Music's a little loud. I'll drop it here in a moment. But Erenshor is currently in early access. That is important. This is definitely an early access title, in case anyone is looking to pick it up themselves, you know. I'm assuming they will add more content. There's probably going to be bug fixes. There might be more end game later on. But everything is subject to change, it says. Please report things if you see them. If you experience lost save data, backups can be loaded from the main menu. That's an important one. So important that they thought to put it on their title screen, so that might happen. Alrighty. Options. Ooh, hold on. Before you play, this is a one-time pop-up. Erenshor is a faithful nod to classic MMORPGs of the early 2000s. This means that by default, the game offers no map, no quest markers, and the gameplay is tuned to give a challenge. By the way, no quest markers is a thing that we talk about on the channel a lot, and we'll see how it plays out. However, to keep Erenshor enjoyable and accessible to all, these settings are adjustable. You can tune Erenshor to your liking in the server admin panel from the login screen at any time, no penalties. We will go with the classic settings, but I am also going to change that audio. Let's pull it down. I don't know what's going to be good. There-ish. XP chime sound effects? If that's like every time you get XP, I don't want it. If it's like your level up, I want that. So LP, so the game's been exceptional. You've thoroughly enjoyed it. That's good. Because, let me tell you, like I was saying, the games get better. And I will say, after playing, like, let's say you started with 3. If you went back to 1, you'd be like, but I liked that feature and it's not here. Or I liked this thing and it's not here. Or this thing worked better and it's not here. It would be hard to go from one of the newer ones back to the original, but by playing the original, you'll get to see the advancements that every game makes, and it'll be fun, I think. This game looks vaguely familiar. By the way, I don't believe we streamed the demo of this. But it's supposed to feel like an old MMO. How you doing? How you doing? Since we're about the same running level, I bet you could do a 10K. Alright, let's see. Graphics Ultra. Look at these Ultra graphics. Everything's probably fine. We'll leave the draw distance at maximum. We're getting 100 frames per second, which is wonderful. Controls. We'll check those later if I need to change anything. Hide corpse tags. I don't know. We might want to turn that one on. I do want to show my damage pop-ups. I want to show other people's, I think, as well. Oh, chat font size. If we need to make that larger, let me know. I feel like all of that's probably good. Oh, you did 5.5 miles a few weeks ago? I would love to see your splits. But by the way, you know that means that you can do a 10K. 100%. It's only half a mile more, and then some. Oh, boy. Yeah. Even though I will tell you, when I was at the half a mile more period, there was a good part of me going, I should just stop. Why am I doing this? And then I'd go, no, I can do it. I can finish. We're so close. Yeah, it's only more and then more. All right. Sorry, before we hit the login button, I just want to double check everything else that's on this page. Oh, so patch notes? Sure. All right. Hold on, let's actually look at the server admin panel. The recommended are handpicked to give the users the classic MMO, which I'm not going to change anything. I just want to see what's in here, right? So there's a challenge difficulty, there's casual, and there's extended. You can also enable a mini-map, and you can enable quest markers. We're going to turn all of those off for now. You can change XP modifiers, NPC HP modifiers, their damage, and rare drops. So, like, if you want the classic experience of, we're gonna go on an adventure into a dungeon to get a rare drop and it might take a while, keep it like this. If you're like, I don't have time for that, turn everything up and you'll level and get drops super quick. Alright, login. Username found, connection established, verifying anti-cheat. They're all fake things, it's not an online game in the slightest. All right. Wait, my demo character is still here? By the way, these are the faces I told you I don't like. We were just talking about this yesterday. It's such a common face thing that games do. Do I play my level 4 paladin or do I make a new character? Let's go ahead and just make a new character because, to be honest, I don't even remember how to play. The silence is deafening. All right. Let's look at classes. If the silence is really that deafening, we can do that real quick. The Arcanist is a magical being who thrives in cloth. There's only 4 classes, by the way. So if we want to play the magic character, we can go Arcanist. If we want to go Duelist, Duelist is your straight DPS character. You're gonna have, I think, dual blades. They thrive on combat, gain health by dealing damage, and then excel at crippling their opponents. The Druid is your healer, but it also says Master of all things nature. I think they're a little bit of a jack of all trades character, but they're also the main healer. And then the Paladin, the heavy armor and tanking. So, quite often in MMOs, I will play a healing character, but I don't want to play a healer in this. So I think we're gonna go either Duelist or Arcanist. And my Paladin we might come back to. Right? We might. I'm not decided on that yet. Let's go magic. This will be our Merc character. What is that button? Oh, weird. Go away. There we go. Merc. Find a hairstyle that we like. Wait a second. Are there no beard options? No beard options. I also don't want my hair to be blue. I only play a healer in 11? What else are we really comparing it against? In WoW Classic, I didn't play a healer. You're right. I played a ranger, originally in like original WoW, and then what was it, Warlock later on. Oh right, in 14 in 14 I was a bard, but I had maxed every job when we played 14. Everything was maxed out. So I played them all, and in fact, I think my favorite character to play, or class to play, or job to play, if I'm using the right terminology, might have actually been Paladin, interestingly enough. But my Bard was absolutely my highest geared character, and that's what we did in the raids and stuff. Technomage, nice. Alright, we're gonna go for a little bit of a longer hairstyle, because I have a little bit of a longer hairstyle. I'm maybe feeling this one. Maybe. Don't like the bangs. Oh, actually, let's go with that one. Alright, hair color not blue. Probably 3. Could go dark too. Let's go dark. Going dark. There we go. Arcanist. We're going magic. Dave Carrot. All right. We're in! Okay, so... it loaded a whole bunch of sim player data. What else we got? Actually, honestly, probably the right side of the screen is the right one here. Press enter and type /help for tips and commands. Let's see. The last login 0 days ago was a brand new character. First session detected, initializing the UI. Dance for money in town. Can you in this game? Because I don't know about that. Music reminds you of Golden Sun, does it? I can't picture or imagine Golden Sun music without actually hearing it. That being said, it hasn't really been that long. I've watched a speed run of Golden Sun a few times in the past few months, but I just can't imagine the music. Right mouse to look around, sure. All right, WASD to move, spacebar to jump. We can look around with the mouse. We can rebind most things. Proceed up the stairs. I think it's F to talk to people, because I just remembered that. Captain Genevieve Voldant says, prepping to depart. Not to Erenshor, though. Those ports are all closed. I'm headed back to Marosavia. Marosavia. Something like that. For a little rest. Yeah, so, storyline that I'm aware of is everyone wants to go to Erenshor. I think to like something's happening there and people want to go there, but no one's really sure what exactly is happening, I think. However, No one can get there because they've closed their ports. So we're actually not even in Erenshor. Can I open the map? I can. We're down here on Stowaway Steppe, which is Tutorial Island, and then Erenshor proper is up there. All right, I can target H to greet. H does not greet, but F does. Hail O there! Talk to the dock guard. So there's achievements that I didn't get in the demo, which makes sense. You can't dance for money, it's a failure. Bomber, you did play it. 100% you played it in the demo because I said it was neat, and so you checked it out. And then, if I recall correctly, you said you couldn't figure out how to talk to people, so you quit. Alright, we're supposed to go up to the office up ahead. Here's your dock pass. Give it to the agent inside. Don't lose it. Inventory. I to open your inventory. You can right-click and hold on an item to learn more about it. A quick right-click will use a consumable like food. You can use left mouse button to move around. Sometimes reading the info about an item will give you a clue on how to proceed. So I'll... Hey, I've got stuff. Why am I not wearing it? So we got water, we got bread, we've got our dock pass. So what happens if I right-click and hold? Nothing. It's like it's already there. All the details. We also have Spell Scroll Dazzle and Spell Scroll Magic Bolt, which I believe we have to learn. Like, I don't think we have them learned yet. After hailing some NPCs, they'll have dialogue with green text. You can click on these words in the chat box to progress the conversation. You can type them manually. You must have the NPC targeted, okay. Alright, if you find a way off this rock, good for you. He leans in and whispers. There's rumors of sailors who can get you to the mainland. So now I can click on mainland, continue the conversation. This place has nothing to offer. Erenshor is where you want to go. You can be anything there. Left click a door to open it. Alright, Mr. Controller Wendell. Left click on an item to pick it up, drag it over to the NPC, and left click again. So let me talk to him. Welcome to Stowaway Steppe. If you're here to turn in dock papers, please do it now. If you don't have them, go back to the docks and get them. If you've already turned them in, move along. I can't keep track of everyone. And please don't ask about going to Erenshor. You can't. Not happening, pal. The mainland has enough of its own problems right now without us funneling new adventurers in to stir up all the sleeping dungeons and caves hunting for treasures. If you hear of anyone offering to get you there, you come and tell me. Alright, so we open this, I click it, and I put it over him, and I drop it on him. Trading. Hold on, let me close that. So let me give him the item. Papers, please, achievement. We can be anything, eh? Should we be a dragon? Or an average farm worker? Removed from the plot? Probably not. No, I think you're... I think you're hinting on the fact that he was not all-inclusive of his everything. You like the menu? Honestly, it's pretty basic, but it gets the job done. Alright, you can now head up the hill into town. Tell Slate over at the gate that you're registered. So, I assume, by the way, that there's going to be reasons for why we want to, like, explore up in buildings, like, maybe there'll be things to target and chests and whatnot. I looked a little bit in the demo, and I don't remember seeing anything in these buildings anyways. But it's probably worth the exploring. By the way, I did not get off of this tutorial island. But everything we do tonight is probably something I've done already. I don't remember this person. Alice. Oh, I do remember this person. Croc jumped right out of the water, and I got so scared I dropped my necklace, and then he ate it. He went off towards the lighthouse. If you get it back, I'll be so grateful. This is a quest. We'll definitely kill that croc here in a minute. Papers, Please is a great game. You know, I've heard that so many times, I've never played it. Oh, no, I want to talk to you first. Okay, here we go. Have you found your aura yet? These gems will help. Even those near you will enjoy the benefits. Be sure to select one you feel connection with. Right-click to use a vendor. So this is the tutorial on how to use a vendor, right? It's right-click, and that's what I accidentally did when we walked up to her. But yes, companions who share your adventures will all benefit from the power of your aura, and you'll also benefit from theirs. Try one. Alrighty. I think we only get one, and they're free. And these are all per class, right? So we can only take one. That'll be 5 gold for the Spark of Light. We actually have 100, so they're not free. What do I do here? Feel like I need to drag it? Purchase. There we go. Click it and purchase. It doesn't actually show you what you've got selected, but you can see it down here. Goodbye. We should be able to equip that. Done. Where do we find our spells? Alright, so we don't have any of our spells yet, so we will learn Dazzle. Renders your target helpless, any damage breaks the effect. Oh! That's like a crowd control sort of thing. I imagine they're stunned for a short period of time. And then Magic Bolt is going to be our bread and butter damage. I would like to put this guy on 1, and then we'll put Dazzle for now on 2. So Dazzle, for 18 seconds, they will be affected by this effect. That's cool. Stuns target. Usually allies ruin it, though. So in this game, I believe the simulated players, when they're in our party, we can tell them to equip different things and stuff, and we can even give them gear. So they're gonna play a little bit more like secondary characters of ours, sort of, kind of. We'll see. Some NPCs won't immediately give dialogue clues. You may have to know what to say to them in order to progress. The guard is waiting for you to tell him that you've registered yourself on the island. Target him, press enter, and type "I'm registered" to get his response. He should give you a key to the door. I'm registered. And what? You want your own key to this door? I got no more on me. You want to take care of a problem for me? Unit comes with its own key. The big problem. Keo, that guy down at the lighthouse there, he's been making folks uncomfortable. We're gonna send him on leave for a bit. Go and deliver the news and then collect his gate key. It's all yours. All right. We've obtained his deportation papers. Ah! Talk to Mr. Ambrose. This is a great fishing spot. Hoping to get something soon. Hey, they sell poles up the road at the shop if you're interested. I am interested in fishing. Maybe this is a hint that we should fish here once we get a pole. All right, what does Margie say? You know how to swim? I'm thinking of learning. It looks so inviting. Probably. Everyone should learn how to swim. For real. Hey, there's a person back here. Percy. What do you want? What do you want? I bet you if we had something to say to him, he might actually, like, say something back to us. Okay. A small croc has wandered into the path ahead. Make sure you've equipped your weapon in your inventory. Done. Left click to target him and press Q to begin attacking. You can also right click or press C with an NPC targeted to get a hint about how you might fare in combat. And whether it might attack you on sight. When do I get a shirt? Hopefully soon. Alright, so I can push C. The croc whelp posture is ready to fight you. You'd be an even match. Perfect. So I'm gonna go into attack mode, but we're going to cast spells, because that's what we are. One spell killed it. No, wait, none loot. What do you mean none loot? I thought None loot, but I right-click it and there is the necklace. So, why is it none? I don't know. That feels like a bug. Yeah, we're fighting footwear. Alright, Kyo the Lightkeeper. When you stare at the sea too long, it can start to peer back. It's full of eyes. So many eyes. You have eyes, and your eyes are quite nice. Perhaps I may borrow them? He will like them. Please, I only need one. I have no eyes for you. But you know what I do have for you, good sir? I've got some deportation papers. I am so happy. I will leave this place at once. It's cursed here. You'll see. All of you will see. Take this wretched key and be away with you. That guy's a little nutso. I need the lighthouse key to open the lighthouse door. Do you think he has the lighthouse key? Oh, I just checked him, and we wouldn't stand a chance alone if I actually wanted to fight him. Interesting. What happens if I talk to him again? No, he just talks about the eyes again. Ugh. Wanted to look behind the lighthouse. Alright, so we got ourselves our key. I think we're done on the dock for now. And then we'll start to see the simulated players once we go up the hill here. And we'll get one in our party and all of that. Oh, by the way, we equipped this aura, and I didn't even read what it does. Increases party wisdom, intelligence, and mana regen. Nice. Should I talk to him again? I pressed Q on accident, which pulls your weapon out. Be careful. What you want? Okay, never mind. We're done with you. Leo! Careful! Good old Rattle Wrists is out again. That pesky skeleton. We just can't be rid of him. You can throw him in the sea and he just shows up again later on the same day. Don't be afraid to smack him around. He's pretty harmless. Alright. Rattle Wrists. Who's that down here? Desmond. Adventure awaits out there. I just have to find a way off this island. I heard a rumor. Never mind. Don't want to get anyone in trouble. Never mind. No. Tell me about the rumor. Tell me. I don't know. Is it intended to sound like the NPCs are spitting? So hold on. This sound. That sound? I don't think it's supposed to sound like spitting. I think it's just supposed to be a menu sound. But yeah, you're definitely interpreting it as spitting. If there are spell books or skill scrolls in your inventory, right-click them to consume them. B will open our spells page and put them on the hotbar, which we've already done. Magic bolt. That didn't kill him. All right, let's kill him with a dagger. Whack. Oh, we missed. Now we got him. Ding, level 2. Also, goodbye, Rattle Wrists. 2 trophies. Got a bunch of ancient bones, which are worth a little bit of money. We got some water, and we got some tattered boots. I'll take them all. Can I equip these? Ah, Duelist, Druid, and Paladin. I can't wear the boots. Oh well. When you win a battle, make sure you press E while standing near a fallen enemy, or right-click to take his loot. Okay, we did that. Watchlight. What is Watchlight? It's indifferent to me, and you wouldn't stand a chance alone. So it's a monster of some kind? Okay, cool. We'll leave it alone. There's mining. All of these people are the Hattie Cats Guild, apparently, and they are simulated players. And by the way, if you're not looking, over there. Like, they're talking to each other, right? Anyone looking for group in the next hour or so? Sparkles shouts. Jethro says no. They're like talking. Kinda neat. Alright, let's go in here. Alright, so we found a merchant. This guy has tattered leather tunic for 5 gold. We'll probably buy it. Cloth shirt. That has armor 3 on it. This says armor 5. And, oh, no we won't, because Arcanist can't use it. There's also Lunar Madness Scroll. That's his only paladin, though. Here's an Arcanist spell. Brax's Touch. Required level 4, so we can't use it yet. It's also 50 gold. It's like half our gold at the moment. Could use a buckler, I guess. No. Alright, so we'll buy the cloth shirt, which is only 3. And then, oh, I didn't give the necklace back. We gotta go trade that necklace in. Let me sell. They'll give me 4 gold for the bones. I'm gonna sell the stack of bones. And I'm gonna sell the leather boots. Goodbye. Let me talk to you real quick, too. Oi! Welcome to the island, traveler. If you need supplies, I have them. If you're passing through, well, you may be here a while still. Remember that I'm here, and do yourself a favor and avoid the ritual. Looks like they've started it up again. What's the ritual? There's no telling what it's for. We stopped asking, and they do their thing and leave us alone. Just bugs me. We don't know where they even come from. Must be some hidden place on the island. There's a ritual going on. All right, James, we got the shirt. It actually looks pretty good. Finn. I wish that you could sheath your weapon. Wish that was a thing. Can I? I can. I can totally use the mouse by holding left and right mouse button down. 100% a thing that was added in, like, more recent MMOs. Alright, let's see. Alice. We got your necklace. Here you go. Give it. We've gained standing with the citizens of Stowaway Steppe. Thank you. Take this as a token of my appreciation. She gave us a braided belt, which is a waist slot item. Nice. Hey, wait. Do we actually see that on our character? No. I thought that right there was the belt. Gives us 1 strength, 5 health, 2 armor, and magic, poison, and elemental resistance. Not bad. I'm glad we went back and grabbed it. Even though it'll be outclassed immediately, probably. Wait, what do you mean now you don't hear your mother in your head watching this? It's in the journal. Our quest log. Okay. Oh, it shows active and repeatable quests, or those are at least things we can see. There's a group builder. In case we wanted to, like, build a group that way, we could. You've done it! The island and its mysteries are yours to explore. Talk to everyone and see what you can learn. Press J to open your quest journal to see what you should be doing. If it's empty now, go chat with some villagers to see what you can uncover. Cool. So things that I would like to do is start fighting some things, right? We could probably, like, build a little bit of a party. I'm trying to understand, how can I look at a person and investigate them, you know? Right click. Okay, so this person is a level 3 druid. Cool. Let me... Ah! Let me see how to invite people. I don't remember. What is this person? This person's level 4 Arcanist. Person's level 3 Druid, Solara. Solara shouts sweet for some reason. Let me try something. I think we do like Whisper, Solara, let's group. Alright, it says invite her. I don't remember how to invite. If I have her targeted, I can just click invite. That works. Cool. Achievement earned. Besties forever. Wait a second. Hold on. No, I invited Leluril? Because I had Leluril targeted. Okay. That was unexpected. They're still a level 3 druid, though. They were both a level 3 druid. And this person here is level 1 druid. This person here... No. Don't attack anything. Serenity is a paladin. Level 7 druid. Callista is level 4 paladin. I believe in a thing called love! Let me invite Callista. Oh, wait. Odessa, I don't know. I don't know who Odessa was. Let me invite Callista. I gotta make sure I, things correctly here. So now we have a paladin in our team, we have a druid, we have the arcanist, myself, and now we need a duelist. What are you? Level 12 paladin. That might be too high. We gotta look for someone who's building 2 weapons. These guys both are. Level 5 duelist, level 1 duelist. Let's get the level 1. Alright. We have a full team. There's like spiders out here. There's a dungeon right down here that we'll do. There's a roles section, by the way. You set these roles for some like for the characters to like make decisions about what they're supposed to do. I'm listed as healing and mana, but I definitely don't have a healing ability, so I should probably turn it off. But it says /mana, so I'm not sure what that is. Also, Callista is our main tank. We could make someone else a main assist, but we'll keep Callista the paladin as main. Well, I am the crowd controller. And currently, Callista is the puller. I would almost want Freya to be the puller, not the tank. However, let's just leave it as is. That's default at the moment. So if I start an engagement, everyone runs in and jumps on it. We can see all the XP that we all gain down here. In there. By the way, these are like corpses of other people's slain monsters, and you can find stuff on them that they left behind. How nice of them, right? The Bandit Cave is a great place to test your mettle. It might be a good idea to find a friend around the island to come with you. Type /players to see who's around to find a friend. Use Whisper player name. Let's group to invite them. You can also use the group builder by clicking the handshake button on the top of your screen. Use the invite button above the dialog box to invite a friend once they're here. Cool. Unrealistic unless it's simulating people with full inventory. Maybe it is. As an arcanist, I probably shouldn't be in melee range, but I'm gonna. Oh look, we found a new weapon. There's. I wonder if there's a way to like change how the loot gets done, because like I feel like I shouldn't get all the loot. We should be sharing it. That being said, it's a base DPS 14 mace. What does this guy have? Or no. What does our paladin have? They already have one of those. What about you? What do you have? Target you. Base DPS 13 and base DPS 13. I guess it's fine. Maybe you're just a hoarder. Maybe. I don't have a pickaxe or I would mine stuff. Although I don't know if as an Arcanist I really need to mine stuff, you know? There should be a way for me to tell the team to, like, pull and stuff. Oh, pull target? There we go. That's right, and then they run out there and pull it back to, like, the camp. Apparently there's nothing on this dude. On my Paladin, I mined all of these spots coming in here. Nothing. Alright, if we get 2, that's fine. Oh, auto pull is off. I got it. Right, if we had another one, I would use Dazzle on the other guy. In fact, I could probably Dazzle this one as well, but... Ooh, a Duelist / Paladin skill, Kick. There, I dazzled him. Let's see if I can click on the right person. A torn treasure map? So, let me see, how do I give the kick ability? And what does the kick ability do? It interrupts a target's spell. So, let's see. Oh, that's right, I just click and give it. Yeah, give item. Oh, I've got this one already. Okay. How about the Paladin then? They've already got that one anyway as well. Okay, fine. Fine then. Okay, I'm gonna sleep the second one. One of the reasons why I wanted to play the magic character. I feel like being able to kind of control the battle about who we sleep and stuff might be kind of fun. A wand! Ooh, yeah, we want that. For sure. So, we currently have a DPS 15 knife, but I imagine we don't care about that. Oh, 5% chance on attack magic bolt, so... This is magic bolt, so is this saying that we will auto-cast magic bolts now? Kinda hope so. Pull that guy. Actually, yes, it looked like I threw a... I'm throwing spells now, that's wonderful. You're an enjoyer of magic? Me too. Hey look, a cloth shirt. We could have not purchased it. Ooh, another wand. Now hold on a second. What happens if I dual wield wands? Can I? You cannot equip 2 of the same relic items? Ah, they're a relic item. So does that mean it's like a really rare drop in the first zone? Can I talk to the, like, NPC? He's just gonna attack us, yeah. By the way, I think this game was created by a single dev. I'm pretty sure. We got the Dagger Heart Ancestral Coin, an old family heirloom that someone probably misses. That's a quest item. We got the Light Plate Breastplate. What are you using, our level 4 Paladin? The Shivering Leather Tunic. That is Strength 3, Dex 5. This has no item stats on it, but it has 15 armor, whereas this one is 9 armor. Huh. Duelist can also use it? What's our duelist using? Cloth shirt. I think I'll give that to them. Yeah, give item. Yeah, they even equipped it. Check that out. And they changed their gear. And I wish we had a pickaxe. I will say, one of the things that you have to do to mine, you have to, like, equip the pickaxe in your main hand, and that's kind of cumbersome. One day you hope to make a game or two. You have an idea that a friend thought up a long time ago, which could be awesome. He has long since forgotten, but you didn't. That's cool. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Not with the friend having forgotten a thing, but you know, making the game. I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again, but I'm thinking we're going to try some occasional like game dev streams. See how it goes. You're gonna will a pickaxe into the game. I keep pressing Q to try to, like, strafe. Ooh. Oh! We now have the top right and the bottom left of a map. Let's put them in order. We should probably, like... We should probably farm the map here, then, shouldn't we? Alright, LP, I'm gonna ask a question that you're 100% able to just not say anything about. The question I want to ask, LP, is what kind of game is that game? Right, and I can fully understand if you're like, well, I don't know, it's unique, and I wouldn't want to give it away in case it's something I do ever make. And I want someone else to make it first. That's totally fine. I understand that 100%. You almost opened Godot today, Bomber. I gotta tell you, I might have as well, but the run today kicked my butt. Afterwards, I was like, I'm gonna be spent for the rest of the day, and for the most part, I have been. So when I got thinking about like doing something that was gonna take a lot of brain power, it just didn't happen. Level up, we're now level 3. We got Brax's Touch, I don't have to buy it for 50, we found it. That's awesome. I need to be level 4 to learn it, okay, fine. You don't know the exact genre it would be, okay. Premise? It would be structured as like a semi-open world game with a mix of platforming and action combat. Okay. Sounds cool. Definitely sounds cool. The game that, if you see me streaming game dev in the near future, the game that I'm going to be working on is a small scoped game. So we did a game jam, and when I say we, I mean Bomber, LeCloud, and myself did a game jam, and we came up with a few game ideas for the jam. And so I'm going to be working on idea number 2, which we're calling the Demon Sword Project at the moment. It doesn't have an official name, but the idea for this one is it's going to be a little bit of like a roguelike kind of thing with a small game loop of being in an area and having enemies coming at you from the sides, 2D. You're gonna have abilities, like attacks and stuff. It's not gonna be an action game in the sense that like I click a button and an attack happens. It's gonna be like I use an ability and the attack happens. Then you gotta wait for the cooldown. So you gotta like time things at the right time and use them properly, and there's going to be like different level, like lanes, if you will, of enemies coming at you. So you might want to like use a long slash to hit the first lane, but maybe you've got 2 enemies coming in a up and down pattern. You could use like a jumping strike or something. I don't know. It's the idea is somewhat fleshed out, but the implementation, well, since we haven't begun it, I imagine things would change dramatically once we start implementing something. Bomber, your run drained you too. You're playing a point-and-click dungeon explorer right now. Very little action. Perfect for your energy level. Oh, if you see a wishing well anywhere in the world, you can left-click on it to toss in some gold. From that point on, your soul will be bound to that point. If you perish in the world, you'll respawn at your chosen wishing well. Sure. Throw gold in the wishing well. I came up here for a reason. I think I might be able to buy a pickaxe up here. Also, this is the bank, and it's shared, as you can see, between characters. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. I already have Brax's Touch in here. I also have a Druid spell. I got a bunch of Druid spells. Duelist ability, Duelist ability. Broken Key Bow. The bow of an ancient key. Yan, welcome to our little town of Wycliffe. You get used to this place eventually, except for that pink smoke. Must be the ritual's underway again. Nobody knows what the ritual is for. There are people on this island who are unaccounted for. They emerge from the forest and light the stones aflame. Are they trying to summon something? Yeah. There? Is that the pink smoke? No, that's the pink smoke. That's the pink light. The idea you're holding on to would maybe be possible 2D, but you think it would be simpler with 3D. Yeah, the gameplay built around the story. Yeah. So, we built a game in the first game jam, which, if you're at all interested, let me know. I can send you a link to the itch.io page where it's hosted. It is the only delivered game I've ever done, and it's very, very small in scope. It's a pirate rock, paper, scissors game. But that's the thing. Like this next game, the Demon Sword Project, that's not the game I want to build. But the key is you have to build small things, a whole lot of small things, and build that experience and the knowledge and all of that to then be able to build the bigger scoped thing that you have, right? Like the Mona Lisa wasn't made on day one, right? There was a whole lot of things happened before the Mona Lisa was made, and you gotta do all the things beforehand. Bomber, you think that we should post the pirate game on Steam? Really? I don't know. I legitimately, I think if we were to post it on Steam, I think we would need to actually work on it a little bit more, because there were a few bugs that I don't remember what they were, but there were a few bugs that the game did have. They weren't major. The game is 100% playable, but there were a few little scenarios where like something was a little out of whack. So if we actually wanted to post it, we'd have to touch it up just a little bit. Let's see. The Forge! You can click it and craft new items. We need coal, which can be mined, and a mold. Yeah, so we don't actually have a mold, so I can't combine anything. But this is a vendor, for sure, I think. I just bought this place, saved up for years, never sold a thing till there was a deal. Climbed all over the world looking for deals. You see, spent whole nights fishing and mining. Now I'm rich. But are you a vendor? I can't seem to click on it. No, he's not a vendor. I don't know where the vendor is that I'm looking for. I don't think it's you, is it? No. By the way, I read in the description of the game on Steam that you can even attack, like, NPCs. Like, this dude here, you could come here and wipe out the whole town. And it would change your reputation and all sorts of things, but you could do it. And that's weird. Oh, this is the vendor. Aha. The Adventurer Merchant. Amethi Plazo. Here's the pickaxe, by the way. And the fishing pole. Mold for a copper sword. Mold for a copper scepter. How much is it? That'll be 0 gold. Oh, really? Interesting. Also, I 100% just spit on my monitor. Hey, yeah. And you would want to finish the art and presentation as well. I mean, we should maybe talk about it, right? I had never thought about posting it on Steam. I'm still not sure I would want to, but I'm not 100% against it either. Know that? Oh, Druid and Paladin minor healing, so we can't use it. Paladin, Duelist, Paladin, everybody. This is the skill book Dodge. It's an innate skill type. Small chance to dodge incoming attacks. Costs 55. Probably worth grabbing at some point. Not right now. I'm 100% buying the pickaxe. Purchase that guy. Oh, no. I wanted to move it. I'll move it later. The rusty dagger, though, we'll sell that. These maces, I'm gonna sell those. They're worth 20, and they drop pretty easily. The weak wand is worth 200? Okay. That actually sounds like it is a rare drop, then. Fun. And everybody had this kick book, so sell it. I don't know if I want to get rid of that right now. Weak wand. I'm gonna hold on to it for a moment. Let's buy the copper scepter, which is 0 for some reason. The mold for it. Then we'll look and try to make that at some point here, I guess. But we'll also buy a fishing pole. Purchase it. Okay. Good. Organize things a tad. In fact, I'm gonna put that in our bank. I'm gonna put the mold in our bank too. Okay, what do we need for it? We need 1 copper, 2 iron, and then an etheria. The etheria is probably gonna be the hard thing to get, isn't it? All right, so you in there. Hold on to that. I think I want to throw that in there. We actually have, by the way, iron and coal. We don't have a piece of copper in here, though. Okay. And I'm going to hold on. I'm going to put the coin in there, but it's almost certainly a quest item. All right, time to go back to that dungeon. Let's clear it again, specifically because I want to find the other pieces of that map. You know? You know? Wait, can I do that? I can do that. I can put the pick in my offhand. Maybe I should just leave it in my offhand. I don't know. Kind of a weird thing to do, though, isn't it? Ah, give me map pieces. There's a piece of iron. Mostly getting rocks. Honestly, I feel like having the pickaxe isn't really mattering. We're still throwing our magic bolts off of our wand. At least means I don't have to keep menuing, right? It's always a good thing. What do you think the likelihood of us finding the other map pieces are? What is that? A paladin spell. Paladin. That's you, right? Is the paladin. Do you have this? You can have it. Wait, they didn't want it. Just said here you can have it back? Nope, they don't want it. It must be they already know it, I guess. Sell it. It's not worth very much, but I can still sell it. Pull that guy. Sleep that guy. I guess dazzle that guy. Freya just leveled up. To easy game, ding! Loot the target. You know, I wonder if our healer and paladin even have healing abilities yet. They might not. Iron? Iron? More iron? Maybe copper's hard to find. You know, I would have thought copper would have been easier than iron. But maybe that's just Minecraft, probably just Minecraft logic, you know? Oh, this one's back already? Man, these things respawn quick. There's a rock! This guy's back already, too. So, when I played the demo, I found another cave that had, like, undead stuff in it, and, it was quite difficult. We might make it there tonight. We'll see. I wonder how we see, like, how much XP we have to next level. Wait, what's Ascension? Ascension points. I mean, we have 0. Okay. Don't know what that is. Wonderful. Oh, XP is down on the bottom, isn't it? 44 out of 180. So we're not really getting much more XP on these guys, are we? I'm watching to see what happens here. We went from 44 to 47. Ooh, leather tunic. I don't think anyone here needs it, though. Alright. We'll come back another time for that map. Come in here and sell some junk. That. I guess we're gonna sell the spell scroll. The star stone. He'll give me 2 gold for it. It's not like worth anything. Not good for much, but you could sell it. You would think it would be worth some more than 2 gold, but... kind of don't want to... This is super cheap, though. See, I kind of don't want to sell it, but fine. Alrighty. Move to that other spot. We could go check out the smoke and stuff, but I kind of want to, like... eat stuff. Wait, is there loot here? There is loot here. Oh, wait, this is a torn treasure map too? On a spider? That was unexpected. That was unexpected. Is that why it was glowing as well? Because it had like a rare drop on it, which was the map? Is it? It might be. I don't know if where we found the other 2 map pieces, if those corpses were glowing or not. What's happening? Oh, there's a skeleton? Interesting. Why are there more skeletons coming up? This is actually where we're headed. We're headed down this way. Guessing somebody else brought them up. It is really, like, encouraging, though, that this game legitimately feels like an MMO of sorts, and yet, again, to reiterate, one dude made it. By the way, I'm pretty sure one dude made it. There is a chance that, like, it was... Yes, it certainly wasn't a large team. You can say that much. What we got going on over here? The Halloween... the Shivering Key Halloween event is required. Okay. So it has seasonal stuff too. How about that? We're even match for that wolf. Fighters are easy. It's got tab targeting, just like an old MMO. All right, go pull that guy. I'll sleep that one. By the way, I do like that they don't, like, go wake up the enemy. You know, they focus the first guy. What is this? Just wolf meat? Okay. It's not even worth very much. A bear cub. Even match. Okay. I don't remember where the cave was that we're headed for. Because I don't remember the bears. Oh, it's this way. It's definitely this way, I think. It definitely, for sure, could be over here. So I am starting to run out of mana a little bit. I mean, like... only a little bit. We're like a quarter down. But I do wonder if there's a good way for me to, like, regenerate. So there's a watch light here, too. We don't really know what these watch lights are. Dungeons! You've discovered a dungeon! Yeah, I could ask someone group, but we already have a group. The Island Tomb. What are they casting? Oh, they're pulling out their pet. Starstone, which is worth a nada. Alright, go pull that guy. Grouping is very important. If you have simulated players with you, you can give them commands like group, wait here, group, follow me. Actually, these are super important. Group, attack that. Group, go pull. Group, be careful. I took a screenshot of that because that's going to be so important, and I'm not going to remember that. But like, wait here. This is how you set up a camp, and then you like tell them to go pull. And I think we're going to change our puller. In fact, I think I'm going to do that right now. So our puller should really be Freya, not Kalista. Kalista's our tank, and Freya is our duelist. Guy, pull that target. I don't know if there's more in there. Oh, there is. Wait, which guy are they fighting? I feel like they were fighting the other one. Not the one I told them to fight. I'm not sure. Cloth shoes! Hey, we're finally gonna have boots! Or shoes. One armor. And also, stone protection. A lumen stone. Okay. Take it. Oh, right. I do remember this. So if we look in that door, what is that? An enraged spirit. This is a strong opponent. He may not be strong enough for it. I don't know. But if we go the other direction, we've got more restless spirits, right? Easily win these battles, as we have been doing. So let's pull that target, and then I'll sleep the other one. Kind of wondering, actually, is the tank pulling? Maybe. Hey, there's the ethereal we need to make the wand if we find some copper. Is the tank pulling having a better like aggro at this level of the game? It might be. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of right there. Target that one. I just cast on the wrong person, that's for sure. Can't see who I'm targeting. There we go. How are we doing? People's HP is fine. I mean, these guys are easy. And this is what we need to practice with, is actually targeting the correct enemy and all of that. Map, top right. We now have 3 top rights. Where's our top left and bottom right? Come on. All right, both sides have a hard enemy. They've got minor protection. If there's more enemies in there, we could be big trouble. There is. There's another enraged spirit right around to the left. Like, that could kill us, potentially. 2 in here as well. Is it just 2 or are there more? Let me zoom in. What? You can go first person? I don't think I like that. I'm gonna swap back to Kalista being our puller real quick. Pull that target and hope that there's only 2. I'm sleeping the other one. other one is still dazed, I can tell. Now it's awake. But we're fine because the first one's dead. You know what else? I want to take that off. And mold a charm of rage. Neat. Found the minor healing spell as well. Let's see. Leloril, do you need that? Where is it? There it is. Nope. Okay, how about Paladin? Do you need that? Nope. I wonder if there's a way, like, legitimately for me to see what spells that they have. I don't know. My inventory is also getting a little full here. That, a rotting mummy. This is a strong opponent. Go get it. I want to make sure that those guys behind us don't. We're doing okay on health bars. Callista's at half, though. Alright, somebody is healing. So they might both have the healing ability. No loot. What are these? These look like scrolls. Are they scrolls? Are they gigantic scrolls? Weird. What do we got up there? Sorrowful Spirit. You'd be an even match. There's more than one. Looks like there's just the two. Pull it. I will sleep the second one. I think somebody woke it up. Maybe not. I even re-dazzled it. Still dazzled, and now it's not. Oh, it's now on me. Get it off of me, tank. I don't know what that symbol was on the bottom, on the floor. I mean, I wanted to get out of it, though. Oh, maybe that's a heal. Is that a heal? Not sure. Yes, another Etheria. Callista is taking damage. I think they were poisoned. I think it just fell off, but I think they were poisoned. There are 3 in this room. I can't dazzle them all. I'm taking damage quite a bit here, because the dazzled one I think is attacking me. The one that I tried to dazzle, I mean. Alright, I don't know who we're on. We must be on this one. The other one is dazzled, though. Let me keep the dazzle up. I got a whisper from Odessa, because I accidentally invited them to the party for a second earlier. What, you wanting to group up again today? There's our level 4. They're whispering me again. Can I click on them to, like, respond? Whisper, Odessa, sorry, can't. But they just said, wait, I got a buddy. Give me treasure map. Nothing. Garbage. What is that? A failed cremation. This is a strong opponent. I guess we go look. For just the one? Yes. Go get it. Boy, this thing, it's a bit tanky. We're like, our life up here is like completely fine. And everybody's mana is doing okay as well, it looks like. Anything? Not loot while attacking. Why are we still in attack mode? All sea glass, more sea glass, and then a lumen stone. Doesn't this look like it's passageway? All right, we want to be careful here. These guys might start respawning. In fact, that mummy's back over there. Spirits in here. All right. Pull that target. Sleep that target. Oh, I didn't go back and sleep the other one. I gotta get a little better about that, keeping, you know, the ads off of the group. Thing that you're missing out right here is the damage log, if you will, right? Like, auto attack is now off. Kalista took 3 damage from weak poison, all of that kind of stuff. If anyone's like super interested in seeing that, we could move a face into minor healing spell, which we already have, and then a summon decayed fawn. We'll see if they need that. That. Nope. Okay. Didn't see that mummy around the corner. By the way, I saw on a forum post or whatever, somebody was saying, actually maybe it was like a Steam review, I can't remember, but they were like, it would be nice if the duelist had more weapon options. Like, it feels like I never get drops for them. And the creator of the game responded like, oh, that's funny. The duelist is my favorite class, and I thought I was favoring them too much. And he thought that there was definitely a lot of items for them. Here we go, mummy wraps. Those are, I'm sure, clean. James, you swapped a phone, we'll plug in, we have Belatro. I just found out, I must have known this in the past, but I completely forgot. I was looking at my PlayStation library today, and I have Belatro on the PlayStation. I got it for free, like, certainly. Alright, everybody pull that guy, and then that guy I sleep. So I have Belatro on PlayStation, so I'll probably download it and boot it up, and then be super addicted to it. And hopefully, being on PlayStation is an easy play, if that makes sense. Like, I don't need a mouse, so I hope. And what I really mean by that is, of course you don't need a mouse. They made it for the PlayStation, but at the same time, maybe it's janky enough that a mouse would clearly be better. By the way, guys, I'm like very lost. I don't know where we are. There must be a better way for me to be looting instead of right-clicking on it, because like a lot of times our people are standing on top of the... I know it said press E, but I haven't found E button to work, so maybe I need to look in the key bindings. Hey, wait a second, we were here before. We just did a loop, didn't we? Because we went that way. I know where we are then. That's good. Glad that I know where we are. LP, there are some PC games that you can't comprehend on a console release. One of those is Wizard 101. I've never played Wizard 101. That game was kind of like an MMO, wasn't it? We found the top left piece of the treasure map. We are one piece away from that treasure map. One piece. We've got top right, we've got top left, we've got bottom left, we just need bottom right. Also, our inventory is almost complete. Yeah, so Wizard 101 was like an MMO. Okay. Not so. I feel like it's a game I probably should have tried at one point, but it's way too late now, because isn't that game like 15 years old, if not more? Probably more. Ooh, a ring? Everybody can put it on. It's got 15 health on it and 3 armor. 100% I will equip that. Liliril says, I can use that golden lumenstone ring. And Freya says, can we distribute loot? I need that golden lumenstone ring. We all do. We all need it. Not just you. Oh, Wizard 101 just got a console version, so you guess it isn't dying. Yeah, I mean, I will say, I didn't say it was dying, it's just, it's been out for so long, I don't think I'd want to get into it now. That's all. The other piece of that game, though, that I legitimately thought it had a lot of microtransactions, but I don't know why I thought that. All right, we got a sorrowful spirit to the left. Is that it? We got 2 of them. All right, you guys. Oh boy! We're good though. We've only aggroed 2. I've re-dazed it even, so we're good here. Woo. Why use... Oh, is it subscription-based? Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I've never played the game. Oh, it has those... It has subscription and microtransactions. I will tell you, like, legitimately, I really do feel that if you want to be a good MMO, and I mean good in the sense of player experience and probably profitability, like it should probably be a subscription-based MMO. Like the old days. What I don't like in MMOs today, we already know that. What I don't like in the MMOs today are the free-to-play nature. Means that we have lots and lots of microtransactions. The microtransactions may mean pay to win, but it might also just mean like crazy cosmetics. And honestly, like this game right now, I love that we are seeing legitimately what's on our characters. I think that's a wonderful game mechanic. So I like PAX Days system. I don't remember what PAX Days system is at all. Bummer, sorry. I think PAX Day, isn't PAX Day a... I think I don't like PAX Day system, because if I'm not mistaken, PAX Day has a free element, and then a paid element, and paid tiers on their element. So I think a free player, and I could be slightly wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on most of it, if that makes sense. And you get a single plot of land that you can build on. But you can definitely purchase increased tiers, which might also be like higher subscriptions, in which then you get like 4 plots of land, which is like so much more than you get as the base. And I'm not for that. That's a pay to win at that point. Or a pay for, maybe not winning, but a pay for being cooler than everybody else. And I don't know, I'm not huge into that. And when you have just a single subscription that everyone has to pay and everyone gets the same experience, it really lends into, I just feel like it's too easy to go into like this, oh yeah, clearly that dude's a rich player because he's got all these things. And this guy is just the free player, even though he's been playing for, way more hours than anybody else, he can't get the same things. I hate that. Pay for advantage, I hate that. Yeah. You really wanted to like, I also really wanted to like that game. By the way, this thing says it's 50. It won't sell for 50, but this is only 3, so I'm gonna get rid of this. In fact, here, you take that. Fine, then I'm gonna destroy it. We will take this. I also really wanted to like PAX Day. I really, really did. But it's not the game that they marketed it as. And I don't think it ever will be. And it's so sad. Now, that being said, I'm not above watching it, right? I have watched it. They did have some updates somewhat recently. It sounds like they're trying to make things better, but I still think there's questionable decisions being made. All right, Kalista, here you go. Take the ring. Freya says, I've been after the golden ring for a while. Can I get that one? Right, they all say they want it. I gave it to Kalista to start with. So they've got that ring on. They have another ring too. How about that? Maybe we can get more. All right, there are multiple, there's a woe down there, but there are sorrowful spirits as well. Let's try and, there we go, we just pulled the one. No, we didn't just pull the one, did we? I am trying to keep them slept though. We're down to 2. Good. Then we'll go kill that woe. We get? Summon Decayed Fawn. I mean, it's worth money. We'll definitely take it. Just don't know what we drop for it. Probably one of these magic bolts. Yeah. Because it was worth just a little bit more. All right, Mr. Woe. Pull that target. We should be totally fine. It said it was just even match. But can I tell you, like, I feel like part of the reason why I don't think PAX Day will ever get to what they said it will be is just, I think their whole design philosophy didn't turn out right. And let's talk about the crafting, right? I feel like the crafting is like the first clear indicator of why they're not where they need to be. In order to level up in PAX Day, for crafting, we're just talking crafting, you have to make a ton of items, like 1 million items. And that means, like, okay, I am crafting weapons. I need to make a sword. But in order to level up, I need to make that same sword 100 times. They were promising, like, the ability for players to make cities and then have shops and run stores and people coming in and, like, I'm mining and I sell my stuff to the person at the storefront and then they turn it into stuff and sell it to players so now they can have a new sword. But the problem is the fact that they have to make 100 swords. That sword is now worthless, completely useless, because not only are you a crafter making 100 swords, but so are 30 people over there. So now there's so many of those swords in the environment that legitimately people just throw them out because it's now useless. And that's just a sword. Every single craftable in the game is like that. And that is 100% why I feel like their design philosophy is just wrong. I want that thing, by the way. Oh, I can use this now. Hold on. There. We learned Brax's touch. Deals elemental damage to a target. It's a lot of elemental damage, too. 15 magic versus 40 elemental. Yeah, so... What? I walked through the wall and then it opened. It's like a secret back here. I did not know this was here. Yeah, so PAX Day legitimately was supposed to be this community-driven MMO where there were no NPCs, where there were no towns and settlements. All of that was going to be player built and created. And that's an amazing, like, aspirational goal, but it just seems like every design decision they made to get there was not the correct one. Because there's also no reason why I would need to build my building in a village or a town or a city. I can just build it anywhere. And I think there was supposed to be a large aspect of PvP. So, like, you can build anywhere, but, like, there might be... Let's say you build this awesome town and it's a whole guild of like 100 people, and you build in an area that's like it's completely around, and you own the mining points for the zone. There might be another guild who owns something else, and they're like, but you know what? It'd be great if we owned those mining points. So then they would go and wage war to try to take over your town, maybe destroy it and build their own, or who knows what. But the way the game is built, you wouldn't ever need to do that because there are mining points everywhere, and there's no way you could own them all. There's no reason for player versus player things to happen. They didn't come up with a way to make, like, player nations make sense. It was very ambitious. And the other thing too, the trailer that they showed off before their beta came out was very much not what the game looked or played like. And that also threw me a little bit. Is this character a reference to it? Probably not, but it is the right spelling for day. No, I think this is just a fun play on words. Make my day. Oh, what do we got down? We got a Revid. Oh, these guys are easy though. Oh no. Wait. Revid is not a name of an enemy. It's a named enemy. Revid is easy, but Leah. We would be an even match, and they're tense. Does that mean that they're not aggressive? Consider NPCs, tutorial tip. Just because it looks scary doesn't mean that you can't talk to it. Don't attack everything on sight until you know its intentions are. Legitimately, I was about to just go up there and see if we could talk to him. Oh, and we've got Stalzo. And we've got Posta? Are they standing in blood? Hello. Do not disturb things you do not understand, Leah says. Also, it's been centuries since we've been graced with a living presence. Oh, boy, they've been here a long time. Why have you come here? I don't know. We just found it. We have given all of ourselves. Boy. What are we supposed to do down here? I'm walking into walls now, by the way. Ace. We went through that one. By the way, they all said that they're like, you should easily win this battle except for Leah. Leah's the only one who doesn't have like armor or clothing on. He's the only skeleton that's just a skeleton. Let's talk to you. Can I help you? Legitimately, I don't know what like type things I can type to them are. Help? Who are you? I don't know. Do I have anything in my inventory that they might like? Broken keyblade? Let me type key to Leah. By the way, I don't know if I have to be like in here. Key? Nope, I don't know. This feels like a quest that we are going to come back to at some point, doesn't it? Feels that way to me. Alright, these guys are probably all respawned by now. They are not. Perfect. Pull that target, and the other one, go to sleep. By the way, my Brax's touch did 21 damage, and then my magic bolt did 14. So like, it's not like, it's maybe not as much extra damage as I thought it was gonna be. It is still more. Oh, we have another guy over there. Shoot. Did not realize that. We're good though. Like, our mana is just not an issue at all, is it? What's going on here? Oh, I was poisoned. Somebody else is poisoned, too. Oh, we got another golden lumen stone ring. Okay, so... we'll give it to Leliril. By the way, I could probably have 2 of them. Oh, compression wraps? These are 5 health, 5 mana, 5 armor. Way better than what we're wearing, and we can wear them. So we will, and then I'll just destroy the other ones, because they're not worth anything. Oh no! Wait a second. Oh, wait. I thought my body piece came off. Same color as our skin. Not. Pull that one. I will sleep that one. In fact, I didn't even need to. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. So yeah, speaking of PAX Day though, okay, it does some things well. I actually really liked the building in PAX Day. I made a cool little like house that had a fancy setup for shelves and whatnot for all my stuff to store. And then we had like people, we had one person at the bottom of like a cliff face and everybody else was on top, and there was just 3 of us. And I built like this giant stone staircase thing that went down the side of the mountain, and it had like little guardrails and like stopping points and stuff, and it had a big flat section where I was gonna build a new building, and that was really cool. It's definitely a bit of a grind to make all of that stuff, but there are points that the game does okay, right? The game wasn't terrible. We had a good time in like a mini dungeon with like wolves and things. So yeah, I mean, the game isn't like the worst game ever. It's just, I don't think it can live up to what I want it to be. That's the problem. Right, I took the Etheria, we're gonna leave the scroll. Oh, this guy's a Mourning? Or even match for the Mourning, but the Enraged Spirit is... Can I even target the Enraged Spirit from here? I don't remember what they are. Oh, Enraged Spirit is easy. Alright, go for that. Yeah, I thought we were gonna aggro the other one. I'll sleep it. That's all that's in here, though. Still in combat. What can I take off of that? Anything? Can't take the key piece. I feel like I want that key piece. Also, Lunar Madness, nobody wants it, but it's worth more money than our spells here, so I'll take that. Guess that guy was like a patrol? You know what's so weird? With the chat over there, I'm gonna point to where I'm actually seeing things. Right there is where I see the game chat, and right there is where I see Twitch chat, and every time I see it scroll, I'm like, oh, someone's saying something in Twitch chat. And it's not the case. Broken Keybow is worth like nothing. The material is almost ethereal. With the right components, it may be repairable in a forge. Like, I don't know if I want to have more than one of those. Oh, Broken Key Blade and bow? Oh. These things are worth nothing. Let me drop those. Let me take that. Hold. Loot this guy, nothing. Is there anything in here? How about a secret wall? Any secret walls? Oh. We could set up in like a safe hallway, if there is such a thing. Who opened that door? And we could just like have our guys pull enemies over and over again. That's the way out. Almost certainly down that hallway. Alright, let's go in there. Full target, I will stun the other one. I feel like if the enemy dies, I don't know if my spell is going off, but if it is not going off, I feel like the spell cooldown shouldn't be used up. Hey, goodbye, goodbye. This is the only spot we haven't been down now. By the way, I feel like, is the audio maybe still just a tad loud? I don't know. Something about, in the fight, something feels loud. Alright, so we got a path to the left, we got a path to the right. Let me... Ghostly key required. We can't even go in there. Okay. It was a tiny bit loud, maybe. I turned it down. Let me know if you still think it's a tiny bit loud afterwards. It still seems like it might be a tiny bit loud. I don't know. Fine. Cloth gloves. They are not better than the mummy wraps, and they're worth almost nothing. Are you wearing gloves? Give those. They were not wearing gloves, but they are now. Wait, does the druid have that spell? Or yes, they did. More cloth shoes. You don't have this either. Here you go, Kalista. She even asked for them. All right, we found Brown Bear Cub Cave. Okay. Get that one. Pull that guy. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, are they aggroed onto us? They're not aggroed onto us, but they should be. It felt like they should be. They also die really quick. I can't take that stuff either. It's probably not even worth anything. Bear meat's worth 8. The wolf meat's worth less, but no, I don't think we need it. Our tank, by the way, didn't have gloves or boots this whole time. However, they have like this stuff that looks like it's high level or something. Just funny how that works out. Okay. What do we got? We got a zone. Where are we at? Who are you, Syndra? That's like a secret back entrance. Or exit, if you will. Where are we? No way! This is the path up, like, in the very beginning. The very beginning, after we went through the big gate, we came up this way. We could have gone down here and found stuff. No gloves and boots reminds you of Grimgar. It's actually really cool that has, like, an entrance right there. Alright, let's sell some things at the goods shop. We got lots of things I don't need. No one needed this healing spell. He'll sell it for 39. Wonderful. Lunar Madness. 65. Wonderful. Pristine Grass Spider Carapace. 5. Summon Decayed thing is 65. Wolf meat, sell the stack. There might be cooking, you might be able to cook it, I don't know. Feels like a thing that an MMO would have, right? Rusty Short Sword. You know, its base DPS is 22. It might be better for somebody, but I'm gonna sell it. The Mold of Charm of Rage. Savakian Ore. Nagalok Claw. Elderstone Shard. Queen's Fang. Those sound like hard to get things. Sell the stack of that. Look, we're almost at 1,000 gold. The Etheria I'm keeping. Now we're over 1,000 gold. These are unsellable. How about that? I wonder if you can get, like, a backpack for more storage. You know, there's a back slot. That's probably a cape. Okay, I guess we're done here. Wait, is that a chest? What is that? Loot chests loot. Oh, it's a grass spider carapace. So it was the remains of a spider after the body disappeared. Interesting. I mean, these guys are like almost certainly not worth fighting, right? I would love to find that other map piece. I don't know if we're gonna. Alright, Mr. Banker. Let me talk to you again. This mold I would love to store. We never found the copper ore, so that's not gonna do anything. But we do have... Is there like a shift click? Oh, neat! If you hold the shift button, like, shift 4 is pull target. That's wonderful. I can also just tell people to attack something with shift 1. That's also wonderful. I'm gonna try and use those if I can. I want to sell this. I guess we'll keep that. They don't stack, though. Might be repairable in a forge. Let me take this to a forge and see what happens. Oh, sea glass. I should sell that. I should sell this. I missed those, I guess. But this we'll hold on to because it's used here. D No Guy. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. We also have, it's in storage here, this coin, the Daggerheart Ancestral Coin. We should probably talk to some NPCs and see if anybody knows what that is and if they want it. Nope. I believe we talked to those people. Let me just talk to Tracy again. Yeah. We've not come over here, though. Or really up the hill too much, either. Gotta get these beams up next. This place looks small to me, but the folks around here aren't that plentiful, and travelers hardly ever walk up the hill. Should be fine, I suppose. Would rather be fishing, though. I say fishing, and nothing happens. I say fishing. My pal Gary's always down on the port fishing, catches all kinds of stuff, crazy stuff. He loves to talk about it. If you ask him, call him his treasures and won't refer to them any other way. Oh, we might be able to ask him about his treasures. That might be the key there. Ask him about treasures. think we'll go talk to him about his treasures here in a minute. And try the fishing. We'll see what the fishing's like. Also, Mr. Wally. Woe is me! I must have a moongill! I crave a moongill! But the shop has none for sale. This is a quest. Someone who knows how to fish to catch me one. There's an old fishing pole for sale in there. To make it worse, they only come out at night. It's night right now. It's night right now. Let's go fish. Go fish. By the way, I have no idea if there's falling like damage in the game, so I don't want to like jump off the cliff too far, but we're gonna test it a little bit. I fell in a hole. Okay, this probably will tell us. No falling damage from that. Really? You're gonna attack me, rattle wrists? Okay. I lost all of our sim players. Alrighty, let's go ask this dude about his treasures, and then we'll try fishing right here. All right, let me say treasures. Ah, I got this old key. If you want it, you can have it. I was just gonna throw it back. Doesn't look like any of the house keys around here. We got the lighthouse. We got the lighthouse key from him for doing that. Wait. Got anything else? Oh, you already have the item. Okay. All right, fishing pole on. Well, I don't know how to fish. Do I do this? Oh, no, don't target. I don't think that's how you do it. Do I do like fish? How do you fish? Maybe I can't fish from here. Let's go down towards the water. Fish. Tell me how to fish. Options. Let's go into controls. Is there a button for fish? Wow, strafe left and straight right, they exist, but they're on the brackets, which I would never hit unless I wasn't using my mouse. Loot, none. That's it. E, because there's nothing else on E. The game told me to use E. There's also a whisper respawn. Yeah, put that on R, because I wanted to do that earlier. Split stack, control and shift does some things. Hotbar swap. Oh, we can have multiple hotbars. I see the arrow now. That's good to know. Target group members on F2, 3, and 4, and self is 1. That makes perfect sense. There is no button for fishing. Be there. View skills? Is it a skill? I don't think it's a skill. Although, be like a fishing skill. I don't know. Right click or hotkey this item to use it. Aha. That's it. And then what? Caster line. It's a good cast. Catch chance increased. Oh, I caught seaweed. There's no minigame on it. We've cast out again, I think. MMOs are life! Kinda wonder, like, will right click? I caught a treasure map, but it's the top right piece. Now we have 4 of those stupid things. Man. Honestly, like, how many of these things am I supposed to, like, let happen? A hustle fish. What kind of fish were we looking for? Like a lunar fish or something? We caught the bottom left treasure map. Need the bottom right. Come on, game, stop teasing us with these other pieces of treasure. catch anything. Yeah, F. I'm just gonna keep fishing, though. By the way, I think you just let it go. I was trying to right-click to catch it, to reel it in, but that doesn't seem to do anything. I just, like, hands off, let it go, and then eventually we catch a stonemouth bass. It's not nighttime anymore, so unfortunately, right, the moongill. They're famously hard to catch, but we're not going to catch it because it's not night anymore. I'll do one more catch. We'll try to get that map piece. Not with seaweed. We gotta keep going. And not with seaweed. Didn't catch anything. Solara says that the Bone Pit quests weren't that hard, thankfully. I wonder if we were in the Bone Pit area before and we just didn't have any of the quests for them. That's the case. I wish we had gone in there.